Let's give this a couple seconds. Let me fix this camera really quick. Whew. Okay. Perfect. Sorry I'm a little late, y'all. I've been fighting with my dog this morning to try and get her to take her medicine. She's just not having it for some reason. I tried to give her these pill pocket things. I tried to give her some cheese. She's just like, no. She's just doing her own thing this morning and like being stubborn. So I kind of gave up and just threw all her medicine in her food bowl. But anywho, good morning, beautiful people. I'll give you guys a couple minutes or seconds or whatevs to get on here. In the meantime, I'm going to shuffle some cards for our morning message. And I'm going to start with the Starseed Oracle. Hey, Shiloh! Because it basically just like jumped off my desk and was like, use me. So that's what we're going to do. Whew. How are you this morning, Shiloh? Sorry, I'm a little bit of a hot mess. I've been fighting with my dog for the past like 20 minutes. Good morning, Lucia. How are you? I've been trying to get my dog to take her medicine, but she just was not having it. I tried pill pockets. I tried cheese. She was just like, bleh. So I gave up, and here we are. That's why I'm all like frazzled at the moment. Whew. All right, let's see what we got this morning. I am fabulous, absolutely wonderful, other than fighting with my dog. I'm feeling great. Hi, Haley. If you guys have any tips on how to get a dog to take medicine besides like pill pockets and cheese, let me know. I could use all the advice that you have right now. Oh no, Shiloh. Been keeping you up, huh? Munchkins, I tell you. All right, whoops. Interesting. All right. That's the second time this card has tried to flop out of the deck, so we're going to roll with it. Ham. Ooh, Lucia, ham's a good idea. Maybe she'll eat it if I stick it in the ham. The problem is, like, because so Jellybean is my dog. She has cancer. We just found out recently, and I've been trying to get her to take her pain medicine, and she has to take, like, Benadryl and a couple other different things. But I've literally tried like so hard to get her to take her medicine, and she's just not doing it. But lunch meat, ooh, peanut butter, that's a good one too. I don't have peanut butter. I should probably get some. But she was good taking it for a little while with the pill pockets and the cheese, and then all of a sudden she was just like, nah, I know there's a pill in there. I'm not taking it. So she's stubborn like her mother. I can't even say anything. So, all right. Lovely, lovely people. Our first card for the morning is Earth School. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's absolutely beautiful. And what this is life lessons, soul growth, higher learning, and study. So essentially what our guides, angels, spirits, source, whoever, universe, whatever you choose to believe in. Like I say every time I'm on here, I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. I'm just here to give you the message. You can do with that what you want. But the point of this card here is they want you to know that it is time to soak in all the lessons that they're trying to get you to learn. All the craziness in your life, the stress, the ups, the downs, the roller coasters, all of that happens for a reason. And it's time to take a look at that and figure it out and be like, okay, what am I not learning in these repetitive situations that I need to be learning? What have I been ignoring, pushing to the side, and not actually acknowledging or doing anything with? And then additionally, I'd say this is definitely telling you it's time to look into your own spiritual journey, and do some research, do some learning, take some courses, take some time to read some books. If there's a subject in spirituality that you're interested in, for example, meditation. I always go to meditation because it's a common one that a lot of people know. And a lot of people kind of brush off like, oh, I can't sit still. I can't, silence my mind. That's not the point. The point is to do some introspection and to be present in the current moment. Okay, it's not about completely silencing your mind, especially not for beginners. But I digress. Point being, it's time to pick a subject, something spiritually that you've been interested in, something that is going to grow your soul, not just your mind, like your soul, your spirit, your highest self. It's going to give you a step towards your best, highest version of yourself, right? And to do some work on that. Read into it, study, learn something new. Take those steps to be the best version of yourself, okay? So that is our first card for the morning. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Earth School, okay? And we're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose, whether you know what your purpose is right now or not, you still have one. And whatever that purpose is, it's time to look into it. It's time to do some research. It's time to take those steps. You are here on earth for a reason. You are here to learn lessons. You are here to grow your spirit, your soul, yourself as a human being, but also as a spiritual being. More important than anything, in my opinion. So, again, that's our first card, Earth School. If you have any questions, let me know. Whew, okay, I'm gonna take another sip of coffee, guys. I'm still like recovering from fighting with my dog. She's a handful and a half. Okay. And then I'm gonna pull another card for the collective and keep it moving. I actually really want to pull an Angels in Your Biz card from Emily Aarons. I've been really feeling that a lot lately. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm gonna roll with it. That's honestly my reason for doing a lot of things, is I've kind of just been feeling it, not sure why, but I'm gonna roll with it, and that's kind of how I live my life. I follow my intuition, which is funny because I used to never do that. Like, unless there was a logical explanation for something, I would never, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna follow my gut. That stuff would drive me nuts. I was always overanalyze, be super analytical, and there has to be logic, there has to be reason, and part of that is like I grew up in a military family, so that's a thing. But like as I've gotten older, it's like, I'm just gonna listen to my gut feeling on this because it's probably right. So now I just go with it, just go with the flow. And a lot of times it turns out really great when I do, so I can't really complain. Have you had any of those moments where you're just like, I know that this is either a good or a bad idea, I'm not sure how I know or why I know, but it definitely is one of those? That's your intuition. If you had like a really profound experience, I totally want to hear about it. I love hearing people's awesome stories about how they just kind of knew that something was going to happen, and then it did. I think it's cool. The universe has a funny way of getting us to do what it wants us to. All right, let's see. Ooh, dropping cards. These things are huge. So for those of you who don't know, these are the Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz cards, and like this is my hand. These things are huge. I have baby hands, so I'm like trying not to throw them everywhere. Like that. Sorry, guys. Okay. What does the collective need to hear this morning? All right. Ooh, I love this one. This one has been coming up a lot lately. Wealth. You are surrounded by abundance. And I say this all the time. I say it to everyone consistently. You're probably tired of hearing me say it, but I'm going to say it again. There is an infinite amount of abundance in the universe, and it is there for you and for everyone else. It's infinite, okay? Just reach out and grab that shit. Like, we have a habit as human beings of thinking that we're taking away from someone else that needs stuff more than we do. And especially when you're a really good person and you care about others, especially my empaths out there, you're constantly like, well, yeah, I really need this promotion, but I'm sure there's someone who needs it more than me. Or I really need this awesome job, or I really want this awesome job. You don't even have to need it, just want it. Or I really want to bring in, all this money in my business, but I'm sure there's someone out there who's more deserving. Nah, fuck that. Okay? There, and I'm potty mouth. You guys should know this by now. But it's I don't even know how to like say this any other ways. There's infinite abundance. There's so much wealth. There's so much positivity and blessings and good things out there in the universe, and they're there for you. Literally for you. Just you. Like, each individual has an infinite amount of abundance that they can tap into. Okay? And we're literally just holding ourselves back. It's there. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, someone else may have all this money or all these awesome things or these blessings, and that's great, but there's just as much out there for you to take as well. Okay? And you are deserving of it. You are deserving of the most abundant and blessed life that there is to offer. So just reach out and grab that shit. Okay? Quit thinking that you're not worth it, you don't deserve it, that you're somehow less deserving than someone else, because you're not. That there's infinite wealth, infinite abundance, infinite blessings out there. You just have to grab them. Okay, I'm going to step off my soapbox because I know I go off on that one a lot. Are the dreams that somehow become real later on in life? Yes, Haley, that happens to me a lot, actually. I've had a lot of moments where I've had dreams where I've like met random people that I had no idea who they were, never met them before in life, never seen them. And then like a year or two later, I meet them in that exact same situation that I had a dream about. I'm like, oh, all right, well, I guess this is exactly where I'm supposed to be at this moment in time. It's kind of freaky, but also really cool. Oops, about knocked over my light, guys. Okay, does anybody have any questions about those first two cards that we pulled? If not, I'm going to keep it moving. But just a reminder for everyone, comment when you hop on so they know that you're there. Facebook doesn't tell me who's on. It just gives me a little number in the top corner. So just say hi. I'd love to talk to you guys. Also, excuse me, if you do comment, it does take a minute for me to see it. Facebook has this little delay thing kind of going on. So if I don't respond right away, it's because I haven't gotten the comment yet. But once I do get it, I will come back and I will respond, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of individual cards. First, I told my friend Jenna that I would pull a card for her while she's at work this morning because she's not going to be able to make the live, so I'm going to pull one for her. And then if you would like a card, let me know. I have the Saints and Angels, the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and the Starseed Oracle deck, which was the first one that I used this morning, which is, if I can get the lid back on here, this one here. I'm getting a little better at this whole camera thing, guys. Baby steps. Okay. Yes, Lucia, deja vu. I get it all the time. All the time. It's fine though. I kind of just at this point trust that the universe knows what the hell it's doing, and I kind of just need to go with it. And then whenever I do experience deja vu, like I said, I'm just like, you know what? Clearly, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be at this moment in time. Or maybe I've experienced this before. Who knows? Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to pull a card for Jenna, and I'm going to use the Work Your Light for her. Shiloh, let me know which deck you would like. And then Lucia, I got you with the Starseed. Actually, I'm going to do what I did the other day and actually make a list so I don't miss anybody. And then just in case Facebook cuts out on me like it has been, then I have a list of who I'm supposed to be pulling for. Facebook needs to get their algorithm situated because it's kind of frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Do, do, do. All right, Shiloh wants work your light. Perfect. Okay. Haley, it's okay that it freaks you out. It freaks a lot of people out. Just let me know what card deck that you want, Haley. All right, so let me pull this card for Jenna so when she watches the replay, she knows that I didn't forget about her. All right. And just like a fun little tidbit for everyone, so when I pull cards for individuals, the message is specifically for that person, but a lot of times what happens is the messages that others are receiving also resonate with you, and that's okay too. Whatever the message is, the collective, whoever is on, is meant to hear that message. It's not solely that individual. It may pertain more to the individual that I'm pulling for because it's specifically like from their guides, angel, spirit, source, universe, whatever. Um, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to you as well. So if it's something that like I'm speaking to someone else and it like hits you, like you can like you feel it, then it's probably meant for you too. So just kind of take it in. Okay, Haley. I think you meant saints and angels, not Satan's and angels. That'd be a cool deck though. Maybe I should make one. I don't know. I've actually been thinking about making my own oracle card deck. I'm just like not a super artist. So it's maybe in the works. It'll probably take a long time though. But after, I'll probably like focus on that after I do my online course that's coming out soon. Okay, what does Jenna need to hear today? My Jenna boo. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. So Jenna, I know you're not on right now, but you're going to be on later. So Starseed, my dear, this is actually one of my favorite cards. I believe someone pulled it Tuesday as well. So what lights you up? What makes you happy? What makes your soul happy? What makes your heart sing? Not just like, oh yeah, this is cool, I'm content, I'm chill. No, we're not doing contentness, we're not doing mediocre. What lights you up and makes your heart sing, makes you truly happy, and makes you feel like you're just on freaking cloud nine, okay? That is what you need to be looking at. That's what you need to be focusing on. And if it's not what you're doing right now, it's time to step down that path. Now, that being said, a little explanation of starseed. This might be a little woo-woo for some people or a little quote-unquote witchy or weird or whatever. That's your own prerogative, whatevs. But starseed, not everyone believes in extraterrestrials, and that's okay. Um, that there's like life on other planets, different beings, etc. Again, it's all you. It's your perspective. It's your choice what to believe in and what not to. However, what a starseed is if you believe in reincarnation, if you believe in extraterrestrials, if you believe that there is other life out there, what a starseed is a soul that has reincarnated on Earth at this point in time from another planet, um, who is now living in this human life. And a lot of times, starseeds, as they walk through life, as they experience their journey, they're essentially looking for their home, their place of belonging, the people that they feel they truly belong with, that they connect with on a soul level. Um, and it's a lifelong journey for a lot of people. And some people don't even realize that they're star seeds, and a lot of people think that there's just something wrong with them, that they never feel really at home or comfortable somewhere, but it's totally normal. There's a lot of people that feel that way. There's a lot of star seeds out there, but what kind of helps with that feeling is really doing some soul searching, some digging internally to figure out What lights you up? What makes your soul happy? What do you resonate with on a spiritual level, on a soul level that, you know, gives you that feeling of comfort, that feeling of home, that feeling of, yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is my purpose. This is where I'm supposed to be. Excuse me. But I definitely would recommend looking into what star seeds are, the different types of star seeds that there are. I could literally go on the subject forever, but I'm not going to bore everybody or freak anybody out because that might happen too. But Jenna, my dear, this actually makes a lot of sense. I would 100% believe that you're a star seed. You got a lot of that mermaid energy going. But figure out what truly lights you up. What makes you happy, what makes your heart sing, what makes your soul sing, what makes you feel like you're living your genuine best life. Not this like, oh, live my best life stuff that they have all over the internet, because that's just shallow crap. But genuinely, what makes you feel like you're living your best life, being the best version of yourself and truly happy. And that's what you need to follow. Okay? All right. Oh, I got a bunch of comments over here. Yeah, Haley, I figured that's what you meant. Okay. Okay, Lucia, I can do that. And then Nicole, I got you. Let me add you to the list. Good morning, Matt. Would you like a card as well, or did the last card you got scared you away? Oh, okay. Let me write you guys down. Whoops. Well, knocked over my laptop. I'm a hot mess this morning, guys. I don't know if you can tell. I'm working on it, I promise. Okay, and then... Okay. Haley. And Nicole. All right. Okay, Matt. Saints and angels. Dang, everyone wants saints and angels today. That never happens. All right. Okay, so I did Jenna. Now Shiloh, my dear. We're going to do the work your light for you. Shiloh, if you're still here, drop a comment and let me know. I'm going to take a sip of coffee in the meantime and check on my dog who... Bean, leave your foot alone. Sorry, she has like a cancer tumor on her foot, so she keeps like licking her foot, so I have to keep yelling at her to not do that. So I apologize. Because essentially what it is like it doesn't hurt or anything, it's just super itchy, so she keeps trying to lick it, but then she licks it so much that it's like not good. So I have to holler at her. Hi, Holly. All right, Shiloh. What do we got for you this morning? Okay. What does Shiloh need to hear? This one. Ooh, this one's pretty. Okay. All right, Shiloh. You ready for this? Birthing a new age. All right. New creations, dreaming a new world into being. So essentially what this is about, Shiloh, you are a creative being. You have all these ideas, these visions, these dreams, and it's time to manifest them into reality. It's time to take action and bring them into real life, essentially. Sorry, 1 second. Bean, stop it. Yeah, Matt, with Jelly Bean, it's actually, I think my camera's kind of blurring up on me. Give me a second, guys. Maybe we're just gonna roll with it. It's fine. Um, yeah, sorry, Matt. We initially thought it was allergies, but she actually has a cancerous tumor, and had to have a toe amputated, and it was like a whole thing. But it looks like she has a second one now, so we're figuring it all out. It's not looking so hot, but we're just taking it one step at a time. Anywho, Shiloh, sorry, back to you. Um, so birthing a new age. All right. It's not only about like, let me get my shit together. You're a creative being. You have all these ideas, these visions, these dreams, and it's time to bring them into reality and start making the huge differences that you want to make. Because you're the kind of person that your ideas and dreams and visions and creativity, like your creative projects, have an impact on people. They're not just, I'm just going to do this for fun and it's great. Which, yeah, like some of them are, that's awesome. But they actually impact people and inspire people. And that's so important to inspire others to take action, to inspire others to follow their own paths and their own creative dreams and visions. And that's something huge that you need to be doing. Okay? So it's time to quit overanalyzing and planning everything out step by step by step and just do the damn thing. Okay? It's time to take those ideas, those dreams, those visions, and bring them into reality. It, quote unquote, birth them. Okay? It's time to make it real. So don't overanalyze. Don't worry about the strategy, the steps, the how to. It will fall into place, but it's time to take that first step and just do it. Okay? This seems to be a theme with you, my dear. So maybe, just maybe, you should start doing that. Okay? I love you dearly, but it's time to start listening. Oh, okay. I hope that resonated. Um, Let me know. Drop a comment if you have any questions. I don't know what is up with my camera. I think it's because I keep like putting the cards back and forth, so it's confused on what to focus on. It's just like a little webcam thing. It's nothing fancy. Okay, I don't know if that helped or not. It doesn't help that my vision's terrible, so. All right. Lucia, are you still here, my dear? Yeah, Shiloh, seriously, every time. I wonder why that is. Are you taking steps to bring your ideas and visions and dreams and creations into reality, or are you just overthinking them and overanalyzing them, or ignoring all the signs that you are receiving? Because from my perspective, from the outside looking in, I think your guides, spirits, angels, universe, whatever you choose to believe in, are literally yelling at you to just do the damn thing. So, yeah, do the damn thing, okay? You're beautiful and smart and powerful, and it is time to quit doubting yourself and just do it. But that's it on that. I'll step off my soapbox and leave you alone, Shiloh. You know I adore you. Okay, Lucia, Starseed. We're going to do a Starseed first, and then we'll do the Saints and Angels. Okay. Shiloh, I started and it's in progress. Okay, so you're taking the steps. It's just a matter of, are you still over analyzing it, or did you take a leap and just go for it? Are you still over planning and just worrying about, well, how do I do it instead of just doing it, right? There's a lot more. We can talk about it at another time. If you want to send me a message, we can talk about it some more. But I want to make sure I get everyone else's cards in too. Okay, Lucia. What does Lucia need to hear today? That one. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. It's absolutely beautiful. So first and foremost, I don't know if you know much about Egyptian gods and goddesses, but I would definitely look into Horus, do a little bit of research on that, because that's another thing that I could like go into and just babble forever, but I'm not going to. So essentially what your guides want you to know, in the universe, in every aspect of being, we have masculine and feminine energy. Okay, even in our individual bodies, we have our masculine and feminine energy. Okay, and that it doesn't matter what gender you resonate with. Sorry, I just like completely lost my entire train of thought. Everyone has masculine and feminine energy. Every single person, every being, every soul, everyone, the entire universe, masculine and feminine energy. It's a balance, okay? Excuse me. What this card, Star Brothers, is letting you know is that your guides, your spirits, angels, spirit, source, universe, blah, 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 they're looking out for you, okay? That masculine energy on the other side, the beings, essentially. I don't know any other way to say that. That's more like down to earth. But they're watching out for you, protecting you, and they need you to trust in them. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if there's anything significant, but whatever it is, your Star Brothers, the masculine energy of your guide, spirit, source, angels, whatever the case may be, they're watching over you, and they want you to know that. Protecting you, keeping you safe, and essentially they just have your back. So whatever is going on right now, if you've been stressed out about anything, if there's any significant life events going on, they want you to know that you're not alone. So just keep that in mind. And if you're ever feeling like, I don't know how to put this into like normal people words. If you're ever doubting yourself or doubting the people around you or the relationships or situations that you're in, just know that you have someone there watching your back. So whatever the situation is, whatever relationship it is, if you're feeling unsure, if you're feeling like someone's kind of shady or a situation is like sketch city, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. They're watching out for you, they're protecting you, and they've got your back. And that's the easiest way for me, I think, to put that in normal people words. So I hope that made sense. If not, let me know. And then I will pull your Saints and Angels card. Give me 1 second. I just got a text message. Oh, goodness. Holly, you totally could have just put that in a comment and I would have responded. You didn't have to text me. Yes, I will paint a flower for you. Anywho, awesome. Facebook is doing that weird thing again, but I'm just going to keep going. So, keep in mind, I can't see myself. I can't see where the cards are, so I hope you can see them and everything is fine. Maybe Facebook will get its life together and fix its shit. So I'm just going to keep going. All right, Lucia, I'm going to pull your Saints and Angels, and then I'm going to keep it moving to Haley, then Nicole, and then Matt. If you guys can still see me, please let me know. And if you can still hear me and everything, I just want to make sure it's still working. Yeah, Facebook is extra special right now. They updated their algorithms, and now it's just like a hot mess. And I just dropped a card. Give me 1 second. Okay. Throw this guy back in there because that was totally just like clumsy shuffling on my part. Okay. Okay, Lucia, I'm glad that made sense. Sometimes I pull cards and I'm like, oh my God, I love it. This is great. And I know what it means and I know what it's supposed to be saying, but it's hard to put it into words that other people are going to understand that isn't going to kind of like alienate people and make them think I'm like off my freaking rocker. Because I've read so many books and on, like quantum physics and spiritual aspects and um, like the scientific shit behind all the spiritual shit. So sometimes I get a little like out there and people are like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're a weirdo. So I try to keep it as down to earth as possible, but it doesn't always work. So bear with me. If something ever doesn't make sense, guys, or I'm like getting a little too woo-woo with it, let me know and I'll try and like tone it down and break it down into like as simple and down to earth as I possibly can. Because I do get carried away. I know that about myself. All right, Saints and Angels. What does Lucia need to hear this morning? Okay. Ooh, Mary Magdalene. I hope you can see this. So, Mary Magdalene is just an amazing person, but forgiveness. And this card specifically is not only about forgiveness for yourself, but forgiveness for the people around you, the people in your life. And it doesn't have to be like something immediate that has happened. It could be from a past event. It could be from past traumas and situations that you've endured. Um, and I say that because growing up, a lot of times we experience, I don't want to say small traumas because every trauma is really significant. But it doesn't have to be like physical abuse or a major accident or something like that. It could be little things. And as we grow, we express who we are because when we're younger, you know exactly who you are. It's society that shapes us and says, no, you can't do that. No, you can't be that. You have to be quote unquote normal and you have to do things a certain way. And that can be kind of traumatizing for some people, especially who are outspoken or creative or just very like 100% themselves and out there all the time. And it sticks with us and we don't realize it because we start to repress who we are and it's painful and we just chalk it up to, okay, well, I have to be normal and this is normal and everything's fine. But those little slights from others, intentional or non-intentional, kind of stick with us. And it's important that we not only acknowledge them, but process it and forgive not only ourselves for repressing who we are, but the individuals who shaped us and encouraged us to repress those aspects of ourselves, or who unintentionally caused us that harm. So this particular card in general has a lot to do with the way society shapes us and the people in our lives that contribute to that and forgiving them for those things, no matter how big or small they may be. And that's really hard to do. Forgiveness is a huge thing. And a lot of times we are just like, oh, you just need to forgive everybody. Like it's super easy and it's really not, like, at all. Forgiveness is one of the hardest things for anyone to do. And it's just time for you to kind of look at that. What has been going on or coming up for you personally that it's time to forgive those around you and to really forgive yourself. So Mary Magdalene, forgiveness. She's one of the best saints to have on your side when it comes to these situations, because she has experienced all the hatred and negativity that people have to offer, and still somehow managed to forgive them and to forgive herself for the path that she's walked. So I hope that resonates. Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know if you're still there. I hope you can actually see the card. Again, I'm not sure where it is because I cannot see myself right now. So, all right, that's Lucia. Oh, Nicole is calling you out. Wow. Mother-daughter love. Oh, that's too funny. Okay. Yeah, Lucia, the cards, they know what you need to hear. I say this all the time. I'm going to keep saying it forever until I'm freaking blue in the face. It's not always going to be what you want to hear, but it will be what you need to hear, I promise. And it might make you mad or uncomfortable or, just not really loving it. But it is what it is, and we kind of just got to roll with it. You guys crack me up. Oh my goodness. Okay, Haley. Haley, are you still here, my love? Drop a comment, let me know. Just a reminder for everybody, I cannot see myself, so I don't know if you guys can still see me, so just kind of give me some reassurance here and there. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just talking to a black screen, because it's literally on my end, it's just black, and it says, sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Facebook hates me, I swear. It's okay though, because I'm just going to keep doing my thing. Alright, Haley. Okay. Huh. Alright, Haley. Marriage. Saint Catherine of Alexandria. I almost said Alexandra, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, Saint Catherine of Alexandria. Marriage. So, in this particular one, I'm going to say it is telling you to take some time to focus on your marriage and your relationship and just enjoying that love. And really for you guys to take the time to spend with each other, focusing on each other. Maybe take like a little couples day out, like a date, or like, I know it's kind of hard to like get out for the weekend and you have like 2 small children, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling that this is definitely saying that you guys need to take some time for yourselves just to spend with each other and enjoy, your relationship, and focus on building that and nurturing that relationship. Not that there's anything wrong with your relationship at all. I'm not getting like conflict vibes whatsoever from this. It's literally just take some time for your relationship to focus and nurture on your marriage, and nurture on your marriage. Nurture your marriage. Sorry, words are hard. And just, spend time with each other, essentially. So that is your card for the day, my dear. I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Drop a comment. I hope you can see it. And I would definitely also look into Saint Catherine of Alexandria. So if you have time, just do a quick Google, read up on her, and see if her story resonates with you at all. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Okay, Haley. So yeah, if you've been thinking about that, then I would definitely say this is just your guides reassuring you that that's totally the step to take right now. and just do it. Figure it out. Take some time. Go on a date. Enjoy some personal Haley and Eric time. You know, drop the munchkins off with your mom and or your siblings or whoever or me, and then just go have fun. Enjoy your time together. It's super important, and I think especially when people have children, they your world becomes all about your children and your babies and like making sure that they have the best life possible and that they become good human beings. And even though we're all essentially born good human beings, we just want to make sure that, you know, our kids grow up to be like awesome people. But we forget about the relationship that we're in and to nurture that as well. And you like get sidetracked with like work and adulting and being a parent and, you know, trying to like be all these different aspects of yourselves that sometimes, you know, you get so caught up and forget to nurture that relationship too. And it's so important. So just take some time, go on a date, have like a getaway weekend or something. Go be awesome. Okay. Next, Nicole. Do, do, do. Okay, Nicole, if you're here, let me know if you can see me, hear me, all that good stuff. I'm going to drink a little bit of coffee because coffee is good. Yeah, Haley, I'm glad that resonated. And that it made sense. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, the comments are a little delayed. Um, okay, perfect. So, Nicole, what does Nicole need to hear this morning? Also, I'm so glad to hear from you guys and see you. Nicole, I see Nicole's posts on Facebook all the time. I basically stalk you, no big deal. And it's just nice to be able to talk to you guys. It's been forever. Okay. Let's see. What does Nicole need to hear this morning? That one. Okay. All right, Nicole. Your guardian angels want you to retreat. Sit back, relax, take some time for yourself. I don't know if this is like too close or too far. Um, but it's definitely time to take a break and take care of yourself and do some self-care and just relax. You have probably been just like go, 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 go. Um, and it's time to take some time for yourself. And like and when I say like self-care and take time for yourself, I don't just mean like face masks and bubble baths. Yes, that's great. It's relaxing. It's nice. But there's so much more to self-care. You definitely need to actually rest. Like take a freaking nap in the middle of the day just because you can. Or, you know, be a bum, sit on the couch, binge watch a TV show, or like it definitely drinks lots of water. I know people think I'm ridiculous when I say that all the time, but you have to stay hydrated. It's so important. Like your body is made up of mostly water. You need to drink water. For years, I didn't drink water at all. Like I refused. I would only drink like sweet tea, and I'd be like, "Oh, there's water in it." No, don't do that. Don't be like me. Water is so important. And that's part of taking care of yourself. Like it's so beneficial, and like eating healthy, stay away from like nasty ass greasy food. And I mean, it tastes delicious, but it's so bad for you. So we like to think that, you know, self-care is all face masks and, you know, massages. And well, actually, massage is a really good idea too, and bubble baths, but like it's more than that. So, you know, eat healthy, drink some water, like take a nap, relax, binge watch a TV show, do something that just like makes you happy, that doesn't take a lot of effort or like brain power. Just like chill. And if you've been having a hard time giving yourself permission to do that, because I know a lot of us do right now, especially with, COVID and everything. A lot of people are working from home or aren't working right now, and like we're feeling very like lazy and like we're not being productive enough. Screw that. You have 100% permission. If you cannot give that to yourself, your angels are telling you to retreat, take a break, relax, and take care of yourself. It's really time for you to do that. So if you've been having a hard time giving yourself permission, stop it. Here's your permission. Be lazy, take care of yourself, eat healthy, like drink water, all that good shit. Okay? I'm gonna step off my soapbox now. I hope that resonated. Um, you two are great. On vacation, trying to be healthy. Yeah, food is great, girl. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had such a hard time. Weekend too. Yes, take a getaway weekend. That's even better. A lot of people can't really travel right now, but if you can, even if it's like just like a little like cabin somewhere or like a little getaway, do it. Like you have to take care of yourself. For sure. And aren't you a teacher, Nicole? That's like exhausting in and of itself. I have like the utmost respect for anyone who can be a teacher. It's insane to me, like how much goes into it. You deserve a break. Like, chill. Just take care of yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about taking care of everyone else. Just take care of yourself for a while. And in our society, we have this like huge push to like constantly be productive all the time and just go, 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 go. But you have to take care of yourself too. It's not always about being productive. And I think we forget that a lot. Oh my gosh, fourth grade? That's even more stressful. Oh my goodness, I can't. I remember when we were in fourth grade. Whew, I don't know how people do it. I'm so proud of you. Okay, next on my list is Matt. And that is my last one. So, Matt, if you are still here, drop a comment. Let me know. I hope you guys can still see me. Okay. Let me think. Let me put these over here. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to catch up on these comments over here on my side. Matt, if you're still here, just let me know. I don't know if you've commented already or not. But it hasn't popped up yet. So, yeah, Nicole, switching from like in class, in person teaching to online, especially for younger kids, has to be so freaking hard. Like I can't. My stepmom's a teacher, but she teaches like I want to say 8th grade, so it's a little easier. And I honestly don't know because I'm not a teacher. I want to say it's easier, but I'm not sure. But I feel like for younger kids, it has to be so much harder. Like being a teacher in general is hard, but then having to switch like that out of nowhere, and a lot of these kids like have never done online schooling before. Excuse me. So that has to be like especially frustrating and difficult, and like props to you, dude, because that's a lot, man. Like I know just as a student when I was in college, I hated doing online classes because I just felt like they were so much harder. I can't imagine being in freaking fourth grade having to do online classes. Like, or even 8th grade, anything before college. Like, if I had to do an online class in college, I would like put it off until like the very like last second until I absolutely had to take it because it's just so difficult. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm also like super ADHD and get distracted very easily, if you guys haven't noticed. So doing online courses is like especially hard for me. I'm very much an in class, in person kind of learner, unless it's something that I find super interesting and then I teach myself. But okay, more comments. Online. Yeah, that. Yeah, that I I definitely am interested to see how it goes. I actually worked in public health for like 6-ish years, and then I went back to college for public health um, with the focus of becoming an epidemiologist. Obviously, I changed career paths, but it's definitely interesting to see how everything is being handled and how people are responding to the pandemic and where it's going to go from here. So I'm definitely interested to see how they do that with schools. Like my younger brother, he's a sophomore. He's going to be a junior, and he is like super outgoing, extrovert kind of dude. And him switching from in school to online has been an experience. Like, holy shit. So I am very interested to see how they do this when school starts back up, if things haven't cleared up by then, and if they're going to continue to do online or, spaced out with smaller classes and how that's going to work. It's definitely, it's very interesting from a public health perspective, but I can't imagine being a teacher and having to work around that with all these different students and how each person learns differently and catering to that. But that's a whole other thing. Anyways, okay. Matt, are you still here? I'm gonna assume you're not because I still haven't heard anything. I'm gonna give you like 30 more seconds. I'm gonna drink a little bit more coffee. If you guys can still see me, can still hear me, drop a comment, let me know, just so I know you guys are still here. Because again, I still can't see myself right now. Yeah, yeah, Nicole, definitely. It's not easy for anybody. But I think once they kind of figure it out a little bit and get a plan that everyone will adjust. Just like initially, switching to online was super hard for everyone, but most people were able to adjust to that. I think it'll be okay. It's just a matter of, you know, accepting it and being like, okay, this is the new reality. This is what we're doing right now. Let's figure out how to make it work. Like, human beings are super resilient. It's just a matter of switching into that mindset of, okay, this is how it is versus, ugh, this is how it is. You know what I mean? And it's really hard to do for a lot of people. Like, I personally, I've been the worst with change like my whole life. I like things a certain way, and when they're different, like I get frustrated. But like I have to remind myself, okay, no, stop it. You're just being obnoxious. You're making things harder on yourself. Just it is what it is. Let's make it work. And then it gets better because I'm like not as angry about it. Yeah, when that warm weather starts happening, everyone just kind of like checks out. And around here where I live, warm weather happened and people just decided that COVID wasn't a thing, that they didn't have to worry about it anymore. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay inside because y'all are all crazy. So no thanks. Okay. I'm not seeing Matt. So if no one has any questions and no one else wants a card, I am gonna go ahead and hop off here. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to respond. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love having you every Tuesday and Thursday morning. I love pulling cards for you guys. Just a couple quick updates. I'm going to start doing a Wednesday evening live for paid readings. So if you're interested in that, there will be more information coming out. Feel free to invite friends, family, coworkers, whoever to like Soul Searchers page and to join us on our lives for coffee and card pools and all that good stuff. Um, and again, keep an eye out for my online course. It will be coming out soon for Intro to Spirituality and Beginning Your Spiritual Journey for anyone who's interested but doesn't really know much about spirituality but maybe wants to learn more. I've done lots of research, read lots of books, done so many things to like teach myself and I've taken lots of classes and courses. And what this is I've essentially condensed that into an easier to understand information where it's all kind of in one place, so you don't have to spend hours upon hours reading and Googling and doing all that stuff. So if it's something you're interested in, keep an eye open for that, because I would love some beta testers. And that's all I've got for now. So I guess I will see you guys on Tuesday. Yes, because today is Thursday. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. Bye, guys.